Astounding no more to the suffocating colonial tax payments imposed by France, they've ignited the flames of revolution once again. These three nations, united under the banner of the Alliance of Sahel States, AES, have now unleashed a new weapon in their arsenal of liberation, a 0.5% levy on imports from the Economic Community of West African States, Ecowas member states. Yes, you heard that right. Our brothers and sisters in the Sahel are not just talking freedom, they're seizing it with both hands, brick by brick, tax by tax, and levy by levy. Let's set the stage, for this is no small matter. For decades, nay, centuries, West Africa has groaned under the weight of colonial oppression, its wealth siphoned off to fatten the coffers of foreign powers, while our people languished in poverty. The colonial tax agreement with France, a relic of exploitation dressed up as partnership, has been nothing short of a chokehold on our economic destiny. Mali, Burkina Faso and Niger, with their eyes wide open and their spirits unbroken, saw through the facade. Earlier this year, they jointly declared an end to this parasitic arrangement, boldly stating that these payments, crippling burdens disguised as debts, have stunted West Africa's growth, deepened inequality, and made Africans poorer while the West grew richer on our backs. That decision alone sent shockwaves through the corridors of Paris and Brussels, a defiant cry that echoed across the continent. We will no longer be your cash cows. But they didn't stop there. Oh no, my people, these lions of the Sahel are roaring louder than ever. On March 28, 2025, the AES heads of state, Colonel Assimi Goïta of Mali, Captain Ibrahim Traoré of Burkina Faso, and General Abdourahmane Chiani of Niger, sat down and hammered out a decision that's nothing short of revolutionary. They've introduced the Confederal Levy, PCAES, a 0.5% charge on goods entering their bloc from outside countries, particularly targeting imports from Ecowas states. This isn't just a tax. It's a declaration of financial independence, a lifeline to fund the operations of the AES, and a middle to the neo-colonial structures that have kept us tethered for too long. According to a statement from Mali's foreign ministry on March 29th, this levy will be collected by customs authorities in each country and funneled into a special AES account. Some goods, like those produced within the bloc, humanitarian aid and diplomatic shipments, are exempt, showing a pragmatic streak in their boldness. And to keep things above board, the funds will face annual audits and financial reports. This isn't reckless defiance, it's calculated, disciplined, and visionary. Now let's talk about what this means, because this isn't just about numbers, it's about power, pride, and the future of our continent. The AES, birthed in September 2023 as a security pact and solidified into a confederation in July 2024, is no longer content to simply defend its borders from jihadist threats. It's now flexing its economic muscles, and this levy is the spark that could ignite a revolution across Mali, Burkina Faso and Niger. Picture this, millions of dollars flowing into AES coffers every year. Estimates suggest anywhere from $3 million to $10 million annually for Mali and Burkina Faso alone, depending on trade volumes. That's money for roads, schools, hospitals and armies. Money that stays in Africa, for Africans, instead of being shipped off to fund French wine cellars or European museums. This is self-reliance in action, a rejection of the begging bowl mentality that the West has forced upon us. These three nations, long dismissed as some of the world's poorest, are saying, we will build our own destiny, and we'll do it with our own resources. And make no mistake, this is another devastating blow to the West. France, that old colonial master, is already reeling from the expulsion of its troops from Mali in 2022, Burkina Faso in 2023, and Niger later that year. The end of the colonial tax was a gut punch, stripping away a steady stream of revenue it had no right claim. Now, with the AES imposing this levy, the West's economic grip on the Sahel is slipping further. Ecowas, once a shining beacon of regional unity, has been exposed as a tool of Western influence, too often dancing to the tune of Paris and Washington instead of serving the people of West Africa.